Thank you. Given your remarkable exposés, one, how do you respond to the alleged thieving by the one Raja of Sarawak and very little criminal actions being taken against him? Two, has kleptocracy become part and parcel and poisoned the soul of Malaysian politics? And three, now that Trump has come to power, whose own financial probity there's a big question mark over it, do you think MO1 will escape the long arm of the law? Thank you.
I think these multiple questions are made for people with better brains than me. I'll try the Trump one first, because we've all been having fun listening to Najib, who told Cabinet last week, apparently, that Trump's his new golfing, best pal, as usual, and with Trump in, he's going to get off the hook. No worries, folks. I think anyone who's so confident, I think if he was confident that he would get off the hook thanks to his alleged friendship with Trump, he wouldn't brag about it, would he? It of course is an immense imponderable. In fact, I have a view that the likes of Trump and these very, unexpected election results are in very large part owing to a sense amongst people globally that the thieves have taken over in the kitchen, and actually, it's a rebellion against that sense of kleptocracy thriving and not being reined in, and spreading corrupt practices throughout our banking systems that have caused these shock upsets because people felt that mass diversions of money were not being dealt with. And that's a genuine concern. And one of the fascinating aspects of this little story of little Sarawak and its tragic situation being bled to death by that multi-billionaire who was taking all its money was that there would have been no point in doing it if there hadn't been a global financial system that was willing to help him get the money out, so he could spend it where he wanted to spend it, which wasn't Kuching. It was New York and London, where he has huge amounts of property, Adelaide, Australia. The global financial system was there for him with those nice little dark pools of offshore places where he could hide the money, avoid tax, avoid being identified as the owner of the money. And of course that's what all these guys were doing. It was affecting everyone, not just Sarawak. It's affected all of us. Escalating property prices in central London, for example, and the fact that none of these people are paying tax. Huge amounts of money are going into very smaller and smaller elites who are avoiding taxation, regulation. They're avoiding governance that we all have to abide by. So I think it all comes together, and if Trump wants to drain the swamp, I suggest he starts with Malaysia.